bike boxes. They're the box, often green, at the front of usually the left lane. Sometimes they go across, I think. And so if you work your way up on the left, you can wait at the front so that you get to leave the intersection before the car's waiting behind you.
Actually, I always try to get into the bike box because I think it kind of puts you in a position of power when you're about to ride off, because the cars can't argue with the fact that there is actually a big bike on the road and you're in that area. But a lot of times there's a car in the box, which is annoying, in which case I ride out and get into where the pedestrians cross, which can be a bit annoying, but I think it's kind of important to just occupy that space, really.
Well, we've had bike boxes in Melbourne for quite a few years, but they were only made legal about a year ago. And they're really important because what we want to do is encourage riders to filter through to the front of the traffic at intersections, because then all of the cars back behind them can see them, they become aware that there are riders on the road, the bikes get away first, and they get away from the traffic turning left.
Whenever they're there, if the car's not in them.
Bike boxes are a really important safety measure. It's distressing though that many riders don't make use of them. Many riders still continue to sit back there in the gutter, line up in the gutter back alongside the traffic, rather than filter through to those bike boxes.
That's to indicate that it's a bike lane?
I can't imagine what they are, no.
Oh, so like the white line that has a little bike symbol on it?
Some recent research by Vic Roads did indicate that a significant proportion of the population don't know what a bike box is.
The bike lane?
Yeah, bike lane is for us to sit at parking or wait for traffic, really, yeah.
Yeah, it's just for cyclists to be in, I guess, when they're waiting for the lights. Oh, okay. Is that predominantly around the city?
I don't know the laws or the rules at all, no. Actually, no.
Would have no idea.
Yeah, right, okay. So you'd be able to pull in front of the vehicle?
I do, though. I pass on either the inside or the outside, whatever's got the most room and safest, and then just to get that little pocket.
Why don't bike riders move to the front of the intersection? It's believed that they think it's bad etiquette to do so. They think that the first guy who arrives at the intersection should be the first guy away.
No, there's not really enough room, is it? A bit dangerous, I guess. If there's enough of a shoulder to not muck them up, yes. But if it mucks them up, then no. I stay behind.
I'm just scared of cars because they might not be aware.
If I can get up through the traffic, yeah.
If they're stopped at the lights?
Yeah,
no, that's fine. They've got faster acceleration, and when the lights turn green, yeah, they often just move off to the side and allow the cars to pass.
Yeah. Actually, I would naturally, if the car was turning left, I would naturally, if it was safe, go out around it. But I guess it's something I've never really thought of before as like a law. It's just more of a common sense thing that they're going that way, so it makes sense to go that way.
Yeah. I know a car is indicating to turn left. You can't go up past them. So if there's space, I go past on the right. I tend to, at that point, also just become a car and sit right bang smack in the middle behind them and look through their rear vision mirror, and so they can see me behind them.
I don't know. I mean, I myself really don't, obviously don't know the laws around it, so I'm not too sure how many people would. I know people, it's not quite obvious what it is, I guess, because it's a bike, so you can be in there with your bike. But yeah, I don't know if there's maybe. Yeah, I really don't know how educated people are on that.
Probably. Generally, I mean, there's some lanes that aren't so spacious, I suppose, and so cars do go over onto the lane. So you sort of have to go, instead of staying on the left, sort of go around to the right to get into that box. So perhaps they're not entirely aware of what it is or what a bike lane is. I mean, motorcyclists do the same thing. I don't have a problem with that either.
Same way I do if I'm driving and a cyclist does it to me.
I think it's a given. I think there's no real reaction whatsoever. It's just the norm. Everybody does it. It's just,
it depends if they muck you up or not. Like if it's they've got a stick over to their shoulder, they can't really disturb the traffic too much.
If they clip your side mirror, then you'll get a bit upset. And that's all good. Motorbikes do it as well.
So one of the behaviours we've got to change is we've got to make it acceptable. We've got to make it something that bike riders are quite happy to do, to push through, get in front and take up those bike boxes.